Welcome everybody. Welcome back. POD, Plenty O Disney, and this is my top 5 day, my second list. If you didn't see, I'll link my first list, my top 5 MCU movies. I posted that, I believe, Monday or Tuesday. And finally, I'm on track for Fridays. Today's list, another simple one, easy. My top 5 Disneyland rides. Top 5 Disneyland Anaheim, not Disney World, not Disneyland Paris, but the original Disneyland. All right, now that I have that out of the way, this was another pretty simple list. I've been visiting Disneyland now since 1995, and we've got a new park, obviously, California Adventure, but not too much has changed in Disneyland for the most part. But without further ado, I'll start my top 5 Disneyland rides, my favorite personally, and I'm sure this list is different for everyone. So feel free to link in the comments or just comment down below how much you don't agree with me and let me know what your top 5 is. All right. What do I have? Number 5. Number 5 could have been higher on the list, but because it's so uncomfortable, it's number 5. And it's the Matterhorn bobsled. Track 1 and 2 or left and right track, doesn't matter. It is my 5th favorite ride. But it's confusing because it's one of my favorite rides, like in general, but to ride it, it is number 5. It's fun, but like I said, it's so uncomfortable, which is part of its charm. But I do remember back in the 90s, you had to lap sit, and that was pretty interesting, but it was more comfortable, I think. I feel like in the last 25 years, they might have had 2 or 3 changes to the cars, but it's a classic. The inside of the ride, like the refurb that it got, is amazing. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, every list has to have a quote unquote worst. Like if you're ranking your top something, something has to be last. And for me, it's the Matterhorn bobsled. Number 4 to me is Small World. And I know a lot of people don't like Small World and it's annoying to them. They don't like the music, the repetitiveness. I don't know. I love it. It's something for me that is relaxing when it's really hot out and you're walking around all day. And for me anyway, when I just want to relax and sit somewhere, I'll hop on Small World. Like I don't get tired of it, even though I've been on it a million times. It's always nice and cool in there. I don't mind the music. It makes me happy. I like being around happy people and happy things. When I go to Disneyland, I just want to be happy. And Small World definitely makes me happy. So yeah, Small World is number 4. I think if Matterhorn was more comfortable, it would have flip-flopped. But I definitely don't mind Small World. It's fun. I do like when they incorporated the Pixar characters and the Disney characters into some of the other dolls. And I think some people don't like that. People find something to complain about all the time, but that was pretty cool to me. I think the first one I noticed was probably Peter Pan, I think. But for me, number 4, Small World. I like it. All right. Number 3 is number 3 with an asterisk. I love this ride. I love riding this ride, but there's an asterisk to it. Number 3 is Splash Mountain. I probably have ridden Splash Mountain more than any other ride, I think. It's always 90, 95 degrees in the summer in Anaheim, and you need to cool down, you go to Splash Mountain. When you just think of it on a regular level of a theme park attraction ride, it's fun. It's really cool inside. The theming is really good. The song is really catchy. Everyone loves it. But the movie that it was adapted from is obviously problematic. So I personally am looking forward to the re-theme Princess and the Frog. I'm very happy. I'm not complaining. I think it's well overdue. I just feel like since I've been riding this ride since I was 15, as a kid, I never associated it with that shitty movie. and then you just get numb to it over 25 years and you don't even think about it. You just go on to ride it because it's fun. But as you become an adult, you could see things just need to change and be updated. So everyone goes on it because it's 100 degrees. Everyone loves it. But I personally, I can't wait for the change because I did love the Princess and the Frog movie. I really hope they do another movie where she could be herself for the whole movie and not a frog for 75% of it. But that is another topic for another day. Number 3, Splash Mountain. All right, number 1 and 2. I think they might be everyone's 1 and 2 for Disneyland Park. But number 2 is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. And I like this one more than Matterhorn. Not because of the comfort. You do slide around. I don't know. I feel like it does. I don't think it goes any faster. It just feels like it goes really fast. It feels like it goes faster than it does. The ride feels longer than it is. On my Twitter page, I have a list of ride times. You could go on there and check it out. I list pretty much every ride in Disneyland and how long the ride lasts. I think Big Thunder Mountain's probably around 2.5 minutes maybe. But I don't know. There's some things you just can't explain. It's just a really fun ride. I feel like just like how the park is themed, where if you're standing somewhere, most of the time you can't see another area, so you just feel like you're there, like New Orleans Square or something. I feel like in Big Thunder Mountain, you're concentrated so much on the ride that you don't remember or realize that you're in Disneyland. You kind of feel like you're in the Wild West because you're going fast and there's so many turns, and everywhere you look is the mountain and everything that the mountain encompasses, that you're not paying attention to the outside and you don't see anything else. So I really like that. Big Thunder Mountain for me, number 2. And my number 1 favorite ride, which is probably cliche to everybody, drum roll, is Space Mountain. I think this might be everybody's top unless you don't like roller coasters. I was never a fan of roller coasters until a couple of years before I came to Disneyland for the first time. And I think it was easy for me to ride Space Mountain then because it was pitch black and I couldn't see what was going on. And then over time, I just really started to like roller coasters in general. And then it was just, okay, like Space Mountain is great. It's obviously faster than the other two. It has faster turns. It has steeper drops. Some people are not scared. Some people don't like it because it's dark. I feel like if I rode this with the lights on, I would be terrified. Because I've seen a picture of what it looks like with the lights on. And I feel like it's like, what is it? A bigger version of Goofy's Sky School, right? Goofy's Sky School in California Adventure is actually one of my favorite rides there. It might be on my list. That ride is kind of terrifying to me. And it's like a kid's roller coaster, but it whips so fast. And when you go down those little dips, you could see the metal bars and you're like, should I raise my hands? I can't imagine that in Space Mountain. I would probably be terrified and I'd probably shit myself. But that is beyond the point. My favorite ride is Space Mountain, and unfortunately it's the ride that usually has the longest line, and it always seems to be down. But there really isn't a Space Mountain skin or holiday theme that I don't like. I really do like Ghost Galaxy. I don't think anyone doesn't. But pretty much anything they do with Space Mountain, I am down for it because I love the ride so much. And there you have it. Can I think of any honorable mentions? I don't know. Dumbo's pretty cool, but I probably wouldn't rank any of the Fantasyland rides in my top 10 or top 5 or whatever. But if I had to, I really do like Dumbo. I have been on Peter Pan since they've redone that one only a couple of times because that one, the line is nuts. So they did a great job on that one. I'll tell you, I don't even have to think. My least favorite ride in Disneyland is the Mad Hatter's Teacups, whatever you want to call it. I don't ride it. I don't care what it's called. I don't really care. I only get on that ride if I'm kind of forced to get on it, if I'm with someone who wants to ride it and they don't want to ride it alone, my friends, I really don't want to. I don't know. I don't like spinning, but when you're on it, you can't not spin the teacup. Like, you have to. And then I just make myself sick. So I think many people agree with me that that's not a very good ride for your stomach. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So I'll go down my list again. I'll read it off from 5 to 1. Number 5, again, the Matterhorn bobsled. Number 4, Small World. Number 3, Splash Mountain, asterisk. Number 2, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. And number 1 on my list of top 5 favorite Disneyland rides is Space Mountain. So what did you guys think? Did you guys agree with me? Probably not. I would feel like no one has the exact same top 5 as me. And I want to know what your top 5 is. So please, if you see this, just comment below. I don't really care if you start a fight with me. I really do not care. If you're a troll, anyone bringing up conversation, as long as it's about your top 5, I don't care. Be as toxic as you want to be. I really don't care. I just want to see what you guys think. And if you agree with me on my list. So until next week's top 5 day, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the parks, and I'll see you on Twitter. Peace, guys.